This scenery is the closest we've come to night mode so far, and this is the very first scenery where they've actually changed these tiles in the middle instead of just switching the color of the grass. It looks so good with these stones instead of grass, and they even have moss in there, and they didn't just change each individual tile to a stone. They have bigger stones, they have smaller stones, they have broken stones. It's so much variety with the moss, and you can see through to the ground in some places. This is probably my favorite part of the scenery. It has a lot going on, and they pretty much filled in every area of the scenery. They don't have any Easter eggs, so I would normally post a video pointing out all the Easter eggs in the scenery, but I wasn't able to find any. I was getting some Lord of the Rings vibes as I was looking through the scenery. I've only seen one Lord of the Rings movie, so you gotta let me know in the comments if I'm right on that or not, especially when I look down at this giant gate. That's kind of when I got that vibe. But they got these weird goblin, I'm not sure exactly what they are, because a common theme throughout this scenery seems to be the baby dragon, but these are different. They sort of have a goblin look to them, but they have these weird helmets, kind of like the Valkyrie Queen is wearing. I also like the colors for this scenery. We kind of have overall the dark color, but then we have the purple, the orange, and then kind of the cyan color. All the lava's the orange, and then we have the elixir, which is, I guess you would call that like a pinkish purple, and then we have the cyan in some places for the lights inside buildings. Overall, a very well-rounded scenery. Let's switch out to my village. I noticed that although this is very close to night mode, nothing with the lighting of the buildings or walls has changed. They're all very bright, just like before, even though the background has changed. So it looks kind of strange. So this is a step closer to night mode, but it's still not fully night mode because they haven't changed the building lighting at all. Overall, I don't think this scenery is quite as good as the rest of the sceneries, but it is definitely worth the money if you're willing to pay the $7 in the US. And I also reviewed the Shadow Warden in this video, so if you're wondering whether you should buy that or not, I break it down right here.